guys, happy Wednesday. It is Wellness Wednesday, and today we are talking about 5 mental wellness tips to help you out. Pretty basic stuff, but just quick little reminders to get you going and get you back on track. We're starting a new month tomorrow, so why not get our mental wellness going and feeling better. So my name is Mary Fulton, and thank you for coming to Mary Fulton Fit. Let me tag some friends. I see some friends out there. Hi Sarah, hi Rita. What's up? If you are ready to get your 5 tips, I want you to put yes in the chat box or send me a heart. So this video will be a quick little 5 tips for you guys. And let me just get some people to join us here. Join us. Okay, why does it say only me? That's weird. Public. Okay, perfect. That's weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. All right, let's get started. Hi, Rita. I know you're ready to go, Rita. Hi, Lee. Nice to see you today. So I'm going to give you 5 tips, real quick tips to help you out. How many of you right now are feeling a little bit anxious? Maybe a little bit stressed about things going on maybe in your work or in your home? Can I get some thumbs up or hearts if you're feeling a little bit stress, anxiety right here? A little bit out of control. Maybe you're keeping your shoulders up high right now because you're a little tense. There's a lot of things going on out there with virtual learning, with our jobs. Some of us are going back to work, and it's a hard transition, right? Going back to work, or not knowing when your work is going to start or what you're going to do. Maybe you're out of a job right now, and so you're feeling some stress there, or you're looking at your bank account and it's going down. So there's a lot of things going on out there for all of us. And so tonight, 5 easy tips. I love all the hearts because you're being honest. Yes, I'm right there with you on all spectrums. So today's 5 tips, we're going to start with the first one, okay? First thing for improving our mental health. So, you know, stress and anxiety are all part of this mental wellness. And so with Mary Fulton Fit, we're about mind, body, and soul. Many of you do workouts with me. I love it. Some of us jump into the nutritional stuff. But you know, a really big piece, and it's that missing piece, is that mental wellness, right? We can work things out all the time and eat as well as we can, but if we're really depressed or we have a lot of anxiety, we're still not dealing with that inner part of ourselves, which is like our true self, right? And so you won't be able to get the best workout or be your best if you aren't feeling well inside. And so let's go into those 5 tips. So the first thing that we need to do, and this is one that's probably hard for all of us, is make time for things that bring you joy. So take that one in for a second. How many of you this week have stopped and said, you know what, I'm going to schedule a time for something that gives me joy? Anybody out there do that this week? Give me a thumbs up if you have, and if you have, put it in the chat box what it was that you did, that you wrote down specifically to bring you joy. I don't know about you, but I don't actually plan that out. I have a to-do list over here, but I don't usually put in the things that bring me joy. I schedule in all the things I need to get done. So I love that this is like number 1 on the list. Okay, so what are some things that bring you joy? Well, you know what? The other day, my son, he wanted to do the science kit. I didn't really want to do it, okay? Honestly, I was really stressed out with my to-do list. But he was upset. We had a bad day at virtual learning. And so anyway, he brings out the science kit. And you know what? That science kit and that time with my son, we weren't focused on media. I wasn't focused on my work. I was able to breathe, and it really calmed me down. It made me feel relaxed to sit with him and to see him be so joyful. Sometimes things that bring us joy are actually serving somebody else. So my first choice wasn't to do a science experiment, but when I was able to serve my son and do it, wow, my heart was so full because he was so happy. And that brought me joy, and it actually calmed me down. And then I didn't feel so stressed. I was like, you know what, I'm going to get to the other stuff. But the number 1 thing, I spent time with my son. That brought me joy. It brought him joy. It was beautiful. But I don't schedule those out. So that's number 1 of our list, okay? Maybe it's a vacation you schedule. Maybe it's a date with somebody, with a friend, a phone call if you can't go out and see people. Maybe it's you sitting and having a cup of coffee by yourself on the toilet, mom's hiding by yourself, shaking. Leave me alone, right? So that's one thing that you can do. Put it down. I want you to write that down. Something that gives you joy, and go write it down. Remember how I said last week, if you don't schedule it, it won't happen. We always talk about goals like that, right? Like, oh, I want to lose weight. I'm going to do. What about something that brings you joy? If you don't schedule it, you're never going to get to that trip to Bora Bora, or to, that special date, or spend time with, maybe like you're an elder that you love, right? So schedule it. Number 2, disconnect. I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? I'm an online girl. How am I supposed to disconnect? Well, disconnect. Take time from the media. It's always going to be there, right? It's not going anywhere. How many of you can relate to fear of missing out, right? You didn't look you didn't scroll, you didn't like it. Now people forgot about you. It's okay. It's going to be there. You know what? I took a social media break for 2 years. Did you hear that? 2 years. So if you look back on my records of Mary Fulton, you'll see that from 2017, I didn't come back alive till 2018, almost 2019. It was December 31st, I believe. I was gone for 2 years. It was actually a really good break. I learned a lot. But take some time. It doesn't have to be that long. Just disconnect. Put the phone away from the dinner table so you don't go and grab it. And then also know that, when you're in there, if you're feeling down about yourself, you see people on trips that you're not on, or you see them getting fit and you don't feel like it, or they have chickens in their backyard and you don't. Don't compare yourself. Take a deep breath. Remember, you're on your own race, and it's okay. And you know what? Love on them. If they're going to a fitness competition, dude, tell them how amazing they look. And then compliment somebody else and love on them for all the beautiful things that are happening to them. All right? Number 3, establish healthy coping mechanisms for stress. So I wanted to share mine for you today. So this one actually goes into the next 2, but a couple things are to-do lists help, right? I don't know what you guys do when you're stressed out for the day, or how you organize your brain. Maybe on your phone you make a list, maybe you write it down on the calendar, but you got to do something to help you bring that stress down and write down the goals. So I actually found this really cool planner that I love right here. And for me, it's taking time to jot down the things that I'm going to accomplish in the day. And this is kind of my routine, okay? So I get up in the morning, probably at 5 a.m. I get my coffee. I sit on the couch with a blanket. This is how I just kind of come into the day. I read my Bible, I pray, and then I start flipping through the phone, a little bit. And then I grab this, and I love this. It's called a gratitude journal. And I'm sharing it with you because the first thing you do is you put down 3 things that you are grateful for right here. 1, 2, and 3. If you got more, awesome. But you start your day in thanksgiving and in thanks and gratitude. So you put them 3 down here. And then the next thing you do is it says, I can't read, I'm going blind. Today I am. And it could be whatever you want. I just throw in adjectives like, I want to feel strong. I want to let go of things that are hindering me. I want to, walk fearlessly. I want to smile, whatever it is, okay? And then there's a doodle. I love this. You get to do a doodle. You want to see some of my doodles? They're all of the ocean. Here's me and my swing on the ocean. Here's my other doodle. Where is it? It's been fun. And the doodle actually helps me feel good. Here's me standing by the ocean. Do I like the ocean? Yes. And then here on the other day, here's me swimming in the ocean. But I'm laughing because where did I buy Home Goods? It is Clementine Paper Company. And they look like this gratitude journal, Clementine Company, okay? And then the next part of the phase, it says your goals. So 3 goals, okay? So that day I needed to do a campaign, a commercial, and I needed to fix my shop. So, and I checked them off. Those were the 3 top goals. Then down here, it has your to-dos. Lots of to-dos. Hey, look, I crossed most of them off, most of them. And then over here is like a schedule. It also has your exercise, and it has your meals. Which, you know what, some years ago, I was trying to create a planner, which is still in the works. It looked kind of like this, and I just love it. It's really simple but beautiful. So, coping Might be writing for you. It might even be drawing or doodling in a stressful situation. It might be starting your day like this. It might be ending your day, okay? If you're a night person, you might not want to do this in the morning. Maybe you do it at night before you go to bed. So that's number 3, was establish something that helps you cope with those stressful situations. Another way you can do it is put on some music to help you. So music triggers things in our minds, right? And moving your body changes your physiology, changes how you feel. So if you can get yourself out of that stressful zone by putting on your favorite song and shaking your booty, that's another way to release some stress, and it really does work. Okay, and then number 4, schedule a day, a me day. What? I kind of like these 5 tips that we're getting today, because scheduling time for you. Now, maybe that's doing something fun for yourself. Maybe it's getting your nails done, shopping. Maybe it's watching a ball game, dudes. You know, you guys just like sit and watch a ball game and watch football or whatever's going on out there. Okay? Some time for you. You need it so that you can come back and give everybody else that energy and that light and that love that you have. If you're burnt out in everything, then you won't be able to shine. Okay? So take a deep breath. It's okay. The laundry, the bills, all these things, they will get done. But you might need to just stop and think about you for a second. And maybe, you know what I did today? This was my me time. All the kids were inside because of the air. I went outside in the heat and sat on the chair in the grass, drank my shake, and just took a breath. And it like helped the stress in here, helped kind of calm down. And it's something simple like that. Could be just sitting outside for 10 minutes by yourself. Not on the toilets, Mom, hiding from the kids. And number 5 is lean on a support system. You know, guys, we can't do life isolated and by ourselves. And if you are feeling isolated and alone right now, dude, send me a message, okay? There are days where I feel like that too, you know, because I talk to so many people out there, but sometimes I can feel alone as well. And, you know, I think this is a time where a lot of people feel alone because we're not in our normal situations at work with our friends or at school with your friends or wherever, you know. If you're a mom, dropping and picking up off at the sports and seeing your friends, all of that has been like kind of cut back. So we have become a little more isolated in our homes, which is not a bad thing, right? You're getting closer with your family, which is super important. But it's okay. Call a friend. You know, they might be feeling the same way as you. They just don't know who to call. They don't want to bother somebody, right? But don't stay isolated. Try to connect back with your churches, with your friends, with your community, virtual, join a group of some sort. There's so many groups out there. You can even join our slider group. It starts tomorrow. Whoop, whoop. We've got an amazing community there. And so if you want more information, just send me a message, okay? And so, you know, just make sure you stay connected with somebody. We all need good friends. Right now, Alicia and I, we have helped each other because we see each other every day, and that's been such a blessing in my life. So I'm not all by myself in the garage. Now I have a friend, and it's helped me, mind, body, and soul, to get through all these things. So these were the 5 tips tonight. Let's repeat them. Number 1, make time for things that give you joy. It might be serving somebody, and that's amazing joy. Number 2, disconnect. Breathe. Right? Number 3, establish healthy coping mechanisms for your stress level. You know those. Try to find one that works for you. I showed you mine today. Schedule a me day. That's fun. And then lean on your support system. So remember that you don't have to be perfect. Nobody expects you to be perfect. We are all humans, and we're just living this life. And you know what? I love it. I've had so many good friends in my life support me in the hard times and the times where I made mistakes and I didn't feel like I was worthy. And then when that friend just puts their hand on you, is like, dude, I love you no matter what. And you're like, wow, you know? So when someone comes along and does that for you, you got to do that for the next person. Be like, dude, I don't even see that. I just love you. And it's okay. Let me grab your hand. Let's do this together. Yeah? I love it, you guys. Thank you so much for joining tonight. Your calm down at work is to read about your TK, K, or Zoom. Oh, good. Oh, you'll have to tell me what that's about, Charisse. But yes, so if you like that journal, gratitude journal, go pick one up by Clementine or make your own. All it has is 3 things that you're grateful for, you know, kind of some adjectives for the day, a doodle, your 3 top things, your schedule. It's fun. So you guys, thanks so much for tuning in to Mary Fulton Fit, where we are all about mind, body, and soul. Go take care of yourself tonight. Take some rest, rejuvenation. Cheers to life. Cheers to a beautiful day. And I will see you tomorrow, God willing. Yes? Love you guys. Oh, thank you. I know this journal is so pretty, so you want to get one. I'm not sponsored by them, guys. I just bought it at Home Goods for $4.99, so go get one. See you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.